Hello everyone, this is Freeze Dried, and I am playing through Dragon Age Origins. I decided to play Dragon Age Origins because I recently got Dragon Age Inquisition, and I've been enjoying that immensely. But I have not played Dragon Age Origins or the next game, Dragon Age 2, and there's a lot of history and lore in Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age Inquisition that I haven't had any experience with, and I thought that it would be fun to play through these games to give myself a little bit of background for the games that I've been playing in Dragon Age Inquisition. So I decided to go ahead and get these games and play through them. I know this game is several years old as of the time that I'm making this video, so it's not exactly new, but it's new to me, and I thought it would be fun to play through it. Now what I'm going to do, I decided to play the Dwarf Noble. This is my first time playing through the game, and I'm not really quite sure what to expect, but I've heard good things about the game, and I thought that being a Dwarf Noble might be interesting. I'm not quite sure what the story is going to be like, but we'll see. He's a rogue, and I decided to make him completely shaved. Shaved head, shaved beard, because I've seen the beards in this game, and quite frankly, I don't think they're rendered very well. They kind of bend and twist in funny ways, and I'd rather not deal with that in my character. Plus, I think with him completely shaved, he looks more ominous, more violent, and prone to violent outbursts, and that's kind of the kind of character I want to play. I'm going to be playing it. Go ahead and give him dexterity since he's a rogue. And I understand that if you want to persuade anybody in the game, you need to have coercion, so I'll give him a point in coercion. I'll give him a point in dual weapons, since that's what he's going to focus on, and deft hands, so that he can open locked boxes. And I'm going to be playing it on easy because I want to focus on role-playing in this game. I don't want to have too big of a challenge with combat and things, so I want to have fun with it. And really, I'm just playing this game to get a background for the game that I'm playing in Inquisition. So I just want to have some fun and role-play. So we'll see how it goes here.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called deep roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You
Sounds
are
like
the
medieval
second
Japan.
child of King Endron of House Aiducan, the 9th Aiducan ruler elected by the noble assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Well, I am a rogue, so I use two blades, not a shield. but I don't see that option here. Leave it. I don't want to look fearful.
Agreed. Tonight's battles will be of politics and intrigue. A shield won't be all that useful. Of course, they might think you were too fearful to risk looking fearful.
You, my friend, are ridiculous.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
What shall we do in the meantime?
As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Well, yeah, I want to play this guy as a tough guy. So I think he probably would go to the provings and show them the what for. Fighting each other before battle is wasteful. No, I don't think he thinks that. He wants to show everybody up. The proving sounds appealing.
Right
Let's go
behind
and
you,
look.
my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
So, quests, codex entries. I'm not going to bother with the codex entries too much right now. I just want to play, so I'm not going to really bother with reading all these entries. Take everything. Take everything. Anything else I can loot in here? From my own room? Let's look at what we got here. Dagger. We'll do dagger and a sword. Put these health potions in my quick bar, since I'm going to the proving. And we're off. So I want to play this character as a typical noble. I'm not quite sure what that means yet. As far as dwarven culture goes, but it's sounding like medieval Japan with samurais and honor and all that jazz.
Oh.
Who's that? Mistress. She's probably not my mistress.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall.
Prince Balin's mistress.
Forgive me.
Right. Right, I don't think I would deign to talk with my brother's mistress. She's beneath my station, so I'm going to have Gorham deal with her.
Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Iduken's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Gorham, tell her she may take her leave of me.
Go.
Thank you. I will go now.
Alright, does my brother have anything I can loot?
Very well.
Dwarven Merchant's Belt. Increases monetary gain. That might be useful. And he has a locked chest that I can open with a cold iron rune. Alright. Anything else in here that I can take from my brother? My dear old brother? No? Okay. Yeah, you know, since he's a rogue, maybe he's a troublemaker. He gets into trouble, he steals things, plays pranks on his brothers. I think that's probably the kind of guy he is. Let's see what's down this way. Throne room. I don't think we want to go there. We want to go to the proving. So we will go this way. Diamond Quarter. I think that's where we need to go. New Codex entry, Life in Orzammar. We're
Your
not going to
father
look
is
at it. Okay, sorry about that. I had to leave for a moment. So I think we were saying that I was going to play this guy as kind of a rapscallion. He is honor bound. He knows his place. He knows he's the prince, and he is, I guess, second in line to the throne. So he has to be honorable, at least to some degree. But since he is only second in line, he's not the heir, and so he feels like he can get away with some junk.
I'm sure we can work this out reasonably. It's in the records.
And,
There's nothing I can do.
So he doesn't take things too seriously, but he does take things just seriously enough.
Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Iduken, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Iduken, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
My father loved his book. Gorham, is this true?
The king, as well as several other lords, are quite fond of his work. He writes of the ancient paragons.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
And should I care about that? What does it say?
It doesn't matter. It's all lies.
Doesn't matter? What exactly has he written,
He says that
Bruton?
Volney, the paragon who founded my house, known throughout the world as the greatest of men, was a fraud.
Not precisely. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Alright, so, what's the problem? Well, what about our own Paragon? What was he like?
Iduken was much loved, but he was still a man. He was plagued by melancholy, and his fervor regarding Orzamar's safety bordered on obsession. When Iduken was proposed as a paragon, only one lord in the assembly objected. The others savagely hacked him to death. Iduken's motion passed without a
So it
single
sounds like he
dissenting
was pretty
vote.
popular.
Unlike Volney. Is that what you mean, old man?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
I don't think I really care about this dude. If he was someone I cared about, maybe I would say number two, the truth doesn't always need to be shared. But I don't like this Brunton guy. And I am a troublemaker. So I'm going to put him in his place.
Taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your paragon Iduken?
Iduken was a great man. Unlike your ancestor.
And Volney was not? Must
right.
you disparage a paragon? You've made a huge mistake.
I'm sure I have.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
Whoa, that's going a little far, don't you think? No, I don't think he cares what the scholar thinks. No, he's not worth it.
As you say.
You've shown House Iduken a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Beat it.
Whatever the motivation, you did a wonderful service for me this day. Now, I must try to make sense of these notes. Good day, Your Highness, and thank you.
Anytime. What do we got here? Guard. Did they say anything?
I'm at your service.
No. Merchant. Does he say
The
anything?
finest in home decorations!
Noble, they don't They probably don't say anything.
These are surface silks, dyed with the finest saffron and indigo and embroidered
Silk
by skilled
merchant.
elven tradesmen.
Do we
I've
need to
seen
talk to
Prince
a silk
Balin Iduken
merchant?
himself wearing a robe made of something quite similar.
Merchant.
So I pay your exorbitant...
Akrastvala, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
No.
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Right, so this is the kind of culture he's been raised in, where apparently you don't talk to people. You don't even allow people to talk to you if they're beneath you. Don't speak to Gorm like that. No, I probably expect him to speak to Gorm like that. I'm not going to help. I'm going to ask Balin to help me out. Yes, brother, I will go there right now.
Perhaps you were right, Balin, when you said our brother wasn't entirely without regard for his duty and station. I'll be along later to toast your command. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
Who cares? Let's go.
Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
But that's not what I meant, my lord. My lord!
Alright. Armor merchant. Maybe I can get some armor.
Look at this.
My lord Iduken, nothing here rivals your amazing Iduken armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Iduken has its own royal armorers.
Of course.
I guess Gorm
Forgive me.
doesn't want me to get some armor. Okay. Let's leave,
As you
Gorm.
say.
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame upon our house. See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would you compare this to Bronca's work? Trust a woman to speak of things she doesn't understand. Be quiet now
Whoa.
and pray the ancestors deliver
A little
Bronca back
sexist, don't you
safely.
think?
What about that one?
I doubt he's up to the task.
You talking about
I'm
me?
not going down that road again.
Oh, I would love to end up with a redhead.
Would that Sir Blackstone were a noble, hmm? Stand up straight. They're coming.
Who's coming? Me? Talking about me?
What
You
have
talking
we
about me?
here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Iduken?
Why do you want to know? I'll just introduce him. This is my loyal second.
But not from a noble house, girls. Ser Gorham, warrior caste.
Oh, that's too bad. You're quite handsome.
What's going on
They're
here?
noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
So you girls will sleep with any noble?
Well, you're the most appealing, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
A noble
obviously.
from the best house there is. Handsome, too.
Are you
Sure.
interested in a bit of bedded diversion?
I'm always interested in bedded diversion.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know
Now,
how to
girls,
give my lord an
don't
answer,
fight.
remember?
Do I really have to pick just
Oh,
one?
my lord has his energy about him.
There will be no three to a bed, if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can
I think I
manage us
can
both,
manage that.
This should prove most interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
Okay. Well, we'll see you later. Nobles, they probably don't say anything. He doesn't say anything. Magic merchant. Does he say something?
Lord Iduken, here, in my booth? I am so...
Okay.
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
I am what the ancestors
As
made
are
me.
we all. Shall we move along?
Merchant, noble, weapon merchant. Well, Gorham, do you think I can get a weapon? Will you
Greetings,
let me
my
get a
Lord
weapon?
Adukin. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet you dare now.
Gorham, try to be more friendly.
Very well then, speak.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is...
Okay, out with it. Spit it out.
Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made for you as a gift for your first command. Sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely.
Yeah, you probably just looked at him. I'm sure Trian had his reasons.
Won't you at least look at the dagger?
Yes, I'll take a
Of
look
course.
at it.
1,000 thanks to you. Here it is, your highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Endrin will be chosen.
Whispers indeed.
Second
It's a
child,
princely
why, that's
gift.
me.
If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message. Or the right one, depending on your view.
You're a scoundrel. Yeah, I will take it.
Thank you. You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
Yeah, I'll wear it in public. Let's see. Noble's dagger, damage 4.4. That's better than the dagger I've got. Not better than a longsword though, so I will replace my dagger. Alright. Ooh, and it's sparkly. Okay. Anything else here? No?
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Yeah. Gorham, I do not remember addressing this man.
You are not to address the Lord Idukan unless spoken to first.
That's
Forgive
right.
me, Sir Gorham. I meant no offense.
Back to your duties.
But, sir, this is my duty. I am to escort our new commander to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you
Gorham,
sooner.
you're
The king
slacking
decided you
off.
were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
I am quite capable of walking safely to the proving. Yep.
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
Fine. This is silly, but I will comply.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes, let's leave.
We are at your command.